Hey, what's up guys, coming back with y'all a new video. It's going to be on 1991 Sport Blue Restoration. I have already sole swapped this one. It's going to look like this. What we're going to do is basically just reattach the sole, because that's all that's need to be done. But first, what we're going to have to do is Dremel it, because the fitment doesn't fit right. And then all we're going to do is re-glue it, sand it, and then we're going to be done. But other than that, guys, let's get it started. Alright guys, before I get it started, I'm going to show you guys a close-up of why we need a sand and what you're going to need. You're going to need a Dremel, just a rotary sanding tool, and you're going to need a brush to basically brush off all the dust that we're going to be sanding. The main thing here is that when you push down, it doesn't fit right. So what we're going to have to do is just sand down the inside of the midsole to basically get the fitment. And what it's going to look like when we're done, it's going to look like this. It's very nice. It did take a bit, but it looks very, very clean. But to start off, we're going to have to check the places from where it needs to be sanded. The back is fine. The main part is just going to be on the side here and on the toe here. Because as you can see, that isn't supposed to be like that. It just doesn't fit right.
And you say Shot City, Shot City, Shot City. I'm coming home again. Do you think about me now and then? Yeah. Do you think about me now and then?
Okay guys, now that you can see that when you push down on the shoe, it sits lower, and that is the main point of sanding, to basically change the fitment to get the right shape and form. So when you glue down, there's not going to be any of that line, so basically hides it. And also the main thing what you want to do when sanding is make sure that you don't just sand one area and then keep it like, because when you put on the shoe, you're gonna be able to feel it if it's not an even surface. So what you want to do is just make it round and flat, so you get the nice shape that you want, and so it's also comfortable for you and the customer, depending on whose shoe it is. But in that, guys, I'm gonna do the rest of the shoe, then I'm gonna show you the fitment. Okay guys, now that the fitment is all lined up like that, now what you want to do is you want to get your acetone, and you want to acetone this whole section here, so when you get a full reglue, it's going to stick on the first bond and you're not going to have to reglue it again. But other than that, guys, I'm going to show you how it's done.
Oh baby.
Okay guys, now what you want to do is you want to get your clamp, get your barge cement, and you want to basically do the same thing like you did on the floors. Glue the back heel, then glue the middle, then glue the toe. And again, use a back clamp for putting the heel down, and use tape to hold down the sides, or you can use clamps, whatever you want to just basically keep it down. But that, guys, I'm gonna show you how it's done, and then we'll move on to the next part.
One positions when you hot, I'm hot, and when your feet cold, mine's a sizzling. It's plain to see, niggas can't fuck with me, cause I'ma be that nigga for life. This is not an image, this is God-given. This is hard living mixed with crystal sipping.
Okay guys, now that the back clamp is down and I taped the sides to hold the blue part to the side, again, you can use a clamp, use whatever you want. Personally, I use tape because this is leather, besides the dirt bug, which is really thick, so it's not really gonna come off. But other than that, you want to leave this to hold for about an hour or so, and then we're going to move on to the middle part. I must say this is coming to be beautiful. The next part I'm going to do is hit up this middle side, and I'm going to be using these side clamps, and then other than that, then I'm going to be hitting up this side next, and then the toe for last, and then close all these leftover gaps in between. But that, guys, let's get this started.
Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. West. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. From the shy, like Tim, it's a harder way. So this is in the name of love.
Okay, guys, to explain what I did, I had put the tape down because this side wasn't holding. So I had put the tape, then I had to put the clamp, so then the clamp hit the right spot that I wanted to hit, and this, of course, hits this side. But I'm gonna let this dry for about 30-45 minutes, and then do the other side of the bottom. Okay guys, now that this part is down, what we're gonna do is we're gonna close this gap now, and then we're gonna do the last part, which is the toe, which is gonna be pretty easy because of the sanding. It's now closed down a lot easier than it was before.
Somebody order pancakes, I just sip the scissor. That right there could drive a sane man berserk. Not to worry, Mr. Ace to the Izzles back to Wizard. How do you console my mom or give her light support? Telling her son's on life support. And just imagine.
And now we're gonna wait for this part to be done gluing, and then the last part is the toe. Again, I had a little mishap where I had to switch up the positions of the clamps because the clamps were putting too much pressure and it was sinking down in the wrong places. But now that I have it lined up, I'm gonna let it dry. And then okay, now that we got most of the parts down, the last part is the toe. And then after that, we're gonna close the small gaps that we have. Let me see, like right there. We gotta close that gap, this gap, and the gap here. But other than that, guys, let's do the toe and let's move on to the miter gaps.
Yeah. We at war. We at war with terrorism, racism, but most of all, we at war with ourselves. God, show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down.
Alright guys, and this is the final product of the 1991 Sport Blues. I covered the scuff right there with blue, but it was just all I could do. The shoe is like literally so radiant, like my camera's having a hard time trying to capture it. But this was the shoe that we were working on again, and this is the other one that was done before the video. But anyways guys, thank you for watching. If you could, please give a thumbs up, it would be much appreciated, and share the video. Again, Cole Ryder, thank you for being so patient, and I will ship these out as soon as possible. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes? Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little